Right, well, hello, and welcome to episode 6 of Can We Not Knock It with me, Hooch. Going to start off this episode a little bit different with a complete and utter Loki Doki rip-off. Sorry, but I couldn't resist the fact that we're getting involved in EIF in Finland and we don't know anything about the place. So, full respect to Loki Doki. Full credit to him. We're going to do the same as what he does on his channel. I'm going to put a link in the description of his channel. If you want to see what I'm doing done better, then check out his channel because he does do it much better. I'm going to not do the skits he does, and as much as I absolutely adore the bits he does about finding somewhere to live at these clubs and exploring the area. We're not going to do that either, but we are going to have a look at the ground. So, according to Wikipedia, so it must be true, the actual name of the club is Ekenes Idrottsförening, abbreviated to EIF, or Ekenes IF, we prefer that. Okay. The club is from Ekenes Raisborg in Finland, we knew that bit, and the home ground is Ekenes Centrumplan. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. We are going to slap that into Google Earth, and we are going to have a look at the ground in real life. Although I'd like to just come out a little bit first and let's have a look at what part of Finland it's in. Okay, so we're in the southwest, like it said. Not too far from Sweden, but not as close as I thought, considering how much Swedish I think they speak in the area. You would have thought it'd be up here, wouldn't you? Right on the border of Sweden, but okay. Opposite Tallinn and Estonia. And pretty close to Russia as well by the looks of things. So, who knew? I didn't, that's for sure. So, let's get in there again, zoom in, let's have a look. Let's check out the ground. And first impressions are, number 1, running track, that's shit. And number 2, what a fucking shithole. Okay. How does this work now? So what we got, before we do that, let's see what we've got in the area. We've got I don't know what we've got. We've got some tennis courts. We've got a tennis hall. We've got a museum. Okay, now I can see why we don't get very big crowds. Where can we? How close can we get to the ground? Can we look there from there? We can. Well, it looks a nice area actually, to be honest with you. How do we move? Like this. Okay. So we've got some tennis courts, clay courts. Big clay court, tennis area, Finland, and I think this is the ground. It is the ground. So there's our stand. It looks better in the game. Now you can pay to watch the game, or you can come on your bike and you can watch it over the hedge for free. So, looks like there might be a bit of training going on. This can't be the ground. There's kids playing on it, isn't there? Oh no, that's the groundsman, I think. This can't be the ground. Oh no, there's training. It is, look. There's the boys. There's Mac Tom. Easy for you to say. Oh, here's the entrance. Yeah, there's the club badge. So here we are. That's definitely our ground. So there you go. It's my office in there, probably. So we take training. So that just goes to show you the size of the club that we're at the minute. So I don't think any point in the near future we're going to get picked up by Manchester United. So, but there we go. How about that? There's the ground. Right, okay. On with the episode. Right, well, welcome back to episode 5, where we're going to play the next 3 games. News. Jammer is playing out of his skin. That's some news. Anybody else playing particularly well? Well, you can see the last 5 games that Kanokabe's playing well, Sally's playing well, Mac Tom's playing well, Easy for You to say is playing well, Smith is still playing well despite leaving. Deprum's just come back from injury. That's from form from before his injury. He's not playing that well at the minute. He's still not anywhere near fit. This player obviously as well, he's not even in the side, so that's previous or Bockerman. But Sevon's playing quite well. Form, well, when we left, we were unbeaten. No, we're not. That's where we left, 5-0, and then immediately next 2 games got stuffed. Didn't deserve to lose that one. I know it's 3-1 and it was at home, but we had about 30 something shots, I think. Let's find out if we get any stats on it. Do I even know how to find the stats? Yes, I do. Match stats. 32 shots. They had 5 and we lost 3-1. I mean, what? Absolutely fuming. But I did have to make... Was that the game I made the changes in? No, it wasn't the game I had to make the changes in. That was the next game where we lost 2-0 because it was a couple of games. I think it was like 3 games in 7 days. I think it might be this one. Yeah, Grondin came in. There's 2 centre-halves. One went on international duty. I had to bring Lithian back in, or Lithian, whatever he's called. Fargstrom had to go back up front. That centre-half that nobody rated had to come in. And we got punished 2-0. We were never in that game. They managed to get a 0-0 draw. I think, again, bossed it. 20 shots to 9. Absolutely smashed them. 63% possession. And some good performances, but at the minute we cannot seem to find anyone that can find the back of the net. Then we managed to get a win, and I thought we'd proper turn the corner. A Jammer scored 2 absolute worldies from outside the box, and then Smith got a header from inside the box, crossed him from the left, got on the end of it, about 6-yard box. Stats on that one: 23 shots again. We're creating so many chances. I mean, no clear-cut chances, but we're having plenty of shots. And whether it's because we're shooting from too far outside the box, could be, don't know. We'll have to see. And then another 0-0 draw. So we look at the stats on that one. I don't remember because it was last night. Again, bossed the game. Oh, I do remember it now. Absolutely did everything. I threw everything but the kitchen sink at them, attacking. Attack, and just could not. These were bottom of the league, 12th, and just could not make the breakthrough. It's driving me insane. We desperately need a striker. The transfer window opens next week, but I haven't really got much scouted or found anybody that looks likely that they're going to want to come to the team. To be fair, to the squad, to the club. That's the word I'm looking for. The club. Can't find anyone that looks like them coming. I'm finding the scouting really difficult, to be honest with you. I've got 2 scouts. I've just got them out all the time, but they're just not finding anything. And there might well be some sort of player search that you can do, but I'm a firm believer when I'm playing the game, if the scouts don't find them, I don't know about them. I'm just trying to play it as realistic as I can from that point of view. Scouts find the players, or I hear about a player, and then we scout the player, and then we find it. There's no point in me just typing in, knowing that the Albion, because it's my club, I've got a load of talented youngsters that do a job, knowing the name of them, typing them in, searching them, bringing them over. As far as I'm concerned, that's just cheating. So, but that's just me, you know. I'm saying, when I say cheating, for me, I feel like I am. Everybody else, hey, we're having fun. Play the game how you want to play the game. Right, so let's get on. Enough waffling. Let's get on with our first game against AC Kajani, who are, media prediction was 9th. They're bottom of the league now. Let's have a look at their form. It is piss poor. I like it. So let's crack on. Wasn't quite as close to the game as I thought it was. Oh, the league table. Didn't do that. Okay, so what's happened in the league table? We're second. They've got a game in hand at the top. We're 1 point behind them, and they've got a game in hand behind us. So really, we need to start picking up our form again if we want to go up as champions, or at least get into that second playoff spot. Right, so finally, I didn't realise there was a week between, so I was looking at the wrong thing on the menu. We're odds-on favourite to win the game. These are bottom of the league. That's the team I think we're going to go with. Well, I don't think about it. It's the team I'm definitely going to go with. I just need to sort my substitutes out again, because you know what this assistant manager is like, especially for putting fullbacks on the bench. He's mad for it. Is anybody that we're desperate to get on there? No, I think we're okay with that. The only other news I forgot to mention is, you may have noticed, is we've lost Kanokabe as well. He's going as well. He's going to join Cape Town at the end of his contract, at the end of the season. Again, they've offered him a full-time contract, $2,500 plus a week. We're going to lose the transfer money, but I just couldn't sell him when the season started so well. I really didn't want to undo it, so I'm going to lose the money and just get on with it. Finances, we never went through finances either before we started. Okay, we're 40 grand in the shit, and the projection is shit at. So we need to try and find some money from somewhere. We're okay with the wage budget, but I'm going to have to start sorting the finances out sooner or later, either by moving some players on, like Mac Tom's out of contract at the end of next season, so he might have to go in the summer, I think, to get us out of the shit. So we're going to be losing Smith, Kanokabe and Mac Tom in the summer, so that's not so good. And then the only other thing we didn't check before we start the game is squad dynamics. Very good managerial support, good dressing room atmosphere, team cohesion is average. The only player with the hump is Antti Ulmanen, who wants to move to a bigger club, and so we might lose him this window. And the hierarchy, there's only a few players that aren't really supporting me, and they just have no real opinion. So not bad. So let's submit the team, and let's get this game out of the way, because we've been waffling for far too long. Let's try and get some green on the board. Morale's still quite good, but we really do need to start scoring some goals and get a win from somewhere if we can. So then we've got all this kick-off highlights going on, because like I say, we don't score from these very often. We've got a decision to make in the summer, whether we go up or don't go up. Our managerial contract is up, so do we stay Or do we go? Do we just not sign a contract rather than resign and see what we can find? I don't know. Chime out in the comments if you've got an opinion on that. What you think we should do? Whether we should stay or go or not? And that was a long kick-off highlight, 1 minute 7. I don't really know what to do at the minute. I think I'm just going to wait and see what happens at the end of the season, and then we'll make a decision on whether we stay or go. Canal now to Lindqvist, lumps it forward, nodded on by the forward to Mactom. Mactom now tries to beat his man. It's a good tackle. He manages to swing across in, and that's top fisting by the keeper. Sally now, from outside the box, gives it the full Gareth Bale, slams it in the corner, and that ground looks a lot different to what it looks like in real life. It was top fisting by the keeper and then curled in lovely round him. Can do nothing about it. 1-0. Sevon now, extra far post. Ooh, nearly. Because at the minute, there's not that many games to go. We might be in for a chance of promotion. Ooh, easy for you to say. Chance out of nothing. Let's throw a little get creative in there. They always go down well, except for the centre half. Jammer now with a corner. Easily cleared away. Colt sends it down the wing to Zolamenso. Great tackle by Sally. Plays it forward now to Ekstrom. Can he beat his man? Got 2 on him. Inside to Sally. To Mactom. Helps it on. Smith in the box. Beats his man. Can't beat the second defender. Shot cleared. Another corner now. Ekstrom. Left footed. Ooh. That was Hopcut, I think, at the far post. $13 shots to 1. 64% possession. You watch this now. 1-1. Oh, nearly. Lindqvist now gets it forward. Ekstrom on the break. It's 5 versus 4. Nothing doing. Now Sally now with the free kick. Too easy. Kanokabe. That's it outright. Sally on his wrong foot. Manages to cross it in with his wrong foot, and somehow Hopcut manages to sneak it in. Is it an own goal? No, he gets the credit. Keeper came, I think, and flapped. Sally on his wrong foot, swings in the cross. No, keeper didn't come. Just clawed at thin air. 2-0 IF. Keep it going, lads. Keep it going. We need the points. Hoof. Sevon now with a throw into Hopcut. Turns it. Gets a cross in. Easy for you to say. Out to Sally. Crosses over to Smith. Header over the bar. Sevon now to Mactom. Oh, like they weren't even there. Goes past two in the box like they weren't even there. They call him the ghost. Ekstrom now. Corner to the far stick. Nothing brewing. Out for a throw. What's all this uninterested, complacent nonsense that goes on? Right. I'm coming off, Jamie. Let's try and get some fitness in. Old road in. Kid's got pace to burn. Saw now to Colt. Edge of the box. Cleared away. $20 shots again, look, 21 shots. Now I know that could, like I said, they could be all from outside the box, but the opposition are getting like 3 to 6 a game. We're in the 20s. Jammer now, oof. Easy for the keeper. Keeper lumps it forward. They tried to knock it down, but AIF pick up the pieces with Mac Tom. Good tackle. So now, Hadari, Raisinen, edge of the box, crosses it in, dealt with by Kanokabe. Tries to set Deprin free, nothing doing. Great challenge again from Kanokabe. He might be leaving, but he's a mountain at the back. Defensive linchpin. He's going to be hard to replace. He is. Oof. Point blank header. Saved by Fillion. Now Deprum. Not holding the ball up well at all. Ooh, absolute thunder bastard from outside the box. Corner now, Jammer, right footed, far post. Will it count? Deprum gets it back in and Ekstrom helps it in on its way. Looks like it's going to count. Yes, it does. Suspicions of offside, maybe. No, there was a player beyond playing him on. All good. And 3-0. Getting. Victory is now assured. Can't be stopped. AIF take the points. Mohammed dispossesses the fullback. He's got the right wing to himself. Crosses the ball in. There was a man open, unmarked. He puts it straight over his head. That is why you're going down. Full-time whistle goes. Mission accomplished. 3-0. And it looks like we're 2 points behind. That game in hand has gone, and they've had their game in hand, and they are level on points, but we're ahead on goal difference by 4. So it really is squeaky bum time now. Well done, lads, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that was a good win for us. Okay. Right, let's move on to the next one. Right, well, here we are. We're playing the game. It didn't capture, so what an idiot. So we're going to watch the highlights instead because it was too good a game to be missed. So, game kicked off. We're desperate for these 3 points. Can't believe this game didn't record. What a dick. Thought they'd scored there, but it was disallowed for offside. It was a bit of a skank, actually, I thought, because I don't believe the centre forward was offside. I think the fella right down in the left hand corner was offside, and Wasn't really interfering with play. And they were playing some good stuff to start with. They put us under a lot of pressure. It was a great save, that one from Fillion. Corner came to nothing. As you can see, they were putting us under more and more and more pressure. Hit the bar then with that header. I was feeling the worst. And then we started playing some lovely stuff. And we wasn't really penetrating that much, but we were keeping the ball. They were pressing super hard. I mean, you can just see the way them pressing. It was press. But fair play to the lads, they can pass a ball. Sevon, he had a good game. Jammer had a great game. And then there's this lovely ball into the edge of the box. Oh no, that was the Ekstrom header. Should have scored that. I thought that was the one. Such amateur hour, not pressing record. Normally it's recording all the time. Sevon now. Jammer. Mactom. Easy for you to say, against his former club, and slams it in the net. It's a shame it didn't record because I was getting genuinely excited about this game. Second half started. Told the lads how proud I was of them at half time. Again, they were press. That's a lovely chest down from Ekstrom. That was a great ball through to Sally, who fires it across. Hopcut heads it over the bar. Here I was complaining that we never seem to do anything from corners, and we don't. That's something I've got to sort out. Too easy for Jacqueline down the left hand side, who squared it across and it gets blasted over the bar on a volley. Hopcut cut inside. Freed Ekstrom again. Fires it across. Comes to nothing. And now the player sent off for that vicious challenge. Really isn't the same as when we're playing it live. Ekstrom now got down to the byline. Fuck knows what he was doing then. We got a corner out of it. I really am becoming a YouTube noob at times. Some of the mistakes I'm making, I was absolutely gutted head in my hands when I saw it hadn't recorded, because it really was a great game. Jammer pulling all the strings. It's deep line playmaker. Ekstrom beat his man. Too easy. Crossing was awful though. Sally again. And then we had a succession of throw-ins down in this corner. Whether it will show them all, I don't know. I was just telling them just to hang on to the ball. I don't think it's going to show all of them. This might be... Yeah, no, it is going to show it all. We were just hanging on to the ball, fanning around in the corner. Fired in. Nodded back, Mactom, keeping no chance, curled in. And that was all she wrote, end of the game. but fancy not recording the top of the table clash. So we're now 1 point. There's no point much at the end of the game. Highlight. We're now 1 point behind TPS. So I'm going to go and play these 2 games on my own, and then we're going to come back and watch the last 3 games of the season. So thanks for watching. Sorry I fucked it up. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and until next time, ta-ra a bit.